Hello everyone, my name's Rexon, and welcome back to the Kill Count. Today we're going to be looking at the first episode of Helluva Boss, released in 2020 and on Halloween. Episode 1 is the beginning of the show, and it got followed by the first episode was followed by it was followed by 6.5 episodes. It followed by 5 episodes, not counting the 7th episode because I'm not gonna count the 7th episode because yeah. And season 1 was followed up by season 2, which right now has 1 episode. Anyways, episode 1 is about murderous family is about Blitz, Millie, and Moxie going to a murderous family's house and presumably killing them. How many to be exact? Let's find out and get to the kills. Episode 1 begins with a warning that says that this is not for kids and only for adults. Then we get to a school, which is pretty sunny outside today, with some birds, with a rainbow, a window, and some birds chirping. Then we get a teacher, which I can't remember her name, to be honest. Yeah. Then the musical number starts singing about how they love their teacher and stuff, and they know 8 and then great, good behavior, great. Then they say the date of it, it's the morning of January 8th. The sun is shining, and it's your husband's birthday. Which I think her name is Mrs. Walberry. I don't know. I'll just call her that. We get a very close up face, and they want to do a surprise thing, and one kid decides to call him and say surprise, which turns out to be a bad idea because oh my god, because one of the things clicks on the computer and Mrs. Walberry sees the entire thing. She stands up and she goes out the door, but one of the kids tries to stop her and says that think before you act, and then she grabs her neck and throws her up the freaking ceiling. As she leaves, the kids look out the window and see that she is in her car and she goes boom really fast. Then the kids witness as our first we hear chainsaw, and our first victim, Gerald, on the kill count when he gets shot off screen by Mrs. Mulberry, to be honest. Then oh my gosh, we got a lot of blood on that computer, and not before the massacre ends. The massacre ends with her shooting herself, killing herself. And oh my gosh, meanwhile when heck the IMP, or the other thing, we got to the pilot. Then we see Mrs. Walberry as a demon meeting Blitz, the boss, for, yeah. Blitz is a bit, same as before. He's the same as before. And, yeah. Mrs. Walberry gets mad at Blitz for, saying some stuff about the cheater, and Mrs. Walberry tells her about how she survived that incredible massacre, and she is in the hospital right now with her husband and 2 kids. And she talks about Mrs. Walberry, and she gets a $2 million, and oh my gosh, she looks like she has one eye, but it turns out the other eye is covered with bandages. Then everyone calls her a hero, everyone, the news reporter, a jogger, a kid, and a cash register, and oh my god, no, I gotta censor that. This priest and Miss Walberry's teacher, and not again. Then, Mrs. Walberry gets mad and she says that she's not a hero, very bad. And then Blitz repeatedly clicks on the button, and we get our characters, Moxie, Millie, and Luna, which are just doing some stuff. Luna's hanging up a photo, Moxie's gonna shoot it, and Millie tries to comfort him. Then, yeah. Then, Millie and Moxie talk about some stuff for a bit, And, yeah. Yeah. So, Luna looks at the photo, and, she says that, and Luna says that this kid burns, I'm sorry, that was a Discord call, that was a Discord message from my, friend. The kid sets dogs on fire, the girl bullies Australian kids online, and the dad watches, yeah, I'm not supposed to say that on YouTube. Anyways, Millie kisses Moxie on the cheek, and, yeah. Then Blitz and the teacher bust down the door as the arrow goes through, and the eel start to shake, and Blitz somehow catches the arrows, and the eel set the entire place on fire. I'm not counting any kills from here because I don't count animals. I only count humans / demons / robots / whatever. And Blitz gets mad at Moxie for embarrassing him in front of his new client, and Blitz wants the book of to the human realm, and surprisingly, Luna got it. Then and Blitz says that's the reason why she's his favorite, and we go to the human realm, and as Millie, Blitz, and Moxie go to the human realm, then we see the house, and Blitz and Moxie are at the window. Moxie looks at the through the window, and Martha apparently named the wife, and Ralph apparently named the husband. And Moxie gets a little worried about murdering the family and stuff. Like, I don't know why. Then Moxie makes Blitz miss a shot, and Ralph thinks it's a rabbit, and they take out their. Oh my gosh! He takes out a shotgun, followed by Martha, and finally followed by their kids. How did that little shotgun go through his head? I meant fit in his hat. Says Moxie as he cries about thing, and Blitz gets really mad at him for making the shot miss, and a bullet goes through the wall, and Blitz and Millie scatter as Moxie is dragged by one of the kids. Then Ralph tries to kill Millie. She tries to ambush him, but he hits her with his shotgun barrel, and she passes out. The last thing she sees before she passes out is Ralph's devious smile. Then, oh my gosh, I had to count all this. So, okay, this is where things get a little creepy, because, okay, here we go. So, number one is behind Moxie, and as the camera looks like, we get boom, another victim, and then three brand new victims, and another 2 victims, last followed by this victim, which I don't know. Then meanwhile, Blitz runs away from Martha as she almost tries to shoot him. Well, and Blitz goes behind a tree in a bit. Okay, now he goes behind a tree, and he gets some deep breaths. He covers his mouth for quiet as Martha tries to look for him in the forest. And yep, I told you, front face Blitz is cursed. Then we get a phone call, and oh hey, look, it's the owl from the pilot. Yeah, his voice is a little different. His voice is a lot different from the pilot. Like I mentioned that in the pilot. Yeah, so he's taking a bath right now, and Blitz runs as he's talking to the owl guy while running away from Martha. Like, yeah, he literally runs away while he's talking on the phone with this stupid owl guy. Which apparently I can't remember his name. So, yeah. So we get the two fingers as Blitz runs away from Marfa, and one of the trees gets shot. Then Blitz tells the owl that he's in the run with the humans, and oh my gosh, the owl gets a little blushy about stuff, and he says that once a month on a full moon he brings the book back, and this is where some weird things go on, because I can't take the auto, because just like the last time, this will get demonetized. Anyways, Marfa finally caught Blitz as meanwhile Moxie he sees some flames outside, and the kids are about to kill him, but the girl's about to kill him, but he goes back almost. She doesn't die by crush. He just got it. Then Moxie runs to where the flames are, as we can see Millie and Blitz tied up to a satanic ritual. Then Marfa tries to burn them with a torch. A torch? Yeah, that's called a torch. It's called a torch. Yeah. Then Marfa throws the torch at both of them, but surprisingly, that doesn't kill him. Wow, surprisingly. So Blitz says that it doesn't hurt him, and Marfa says that she'll shoot them in the head. And Blitz says to go on and try, she points the trigger, but not before her eye gets blown out as she dies by Moxie, which, jeez, that definitely deserves it. Then Ralph runs away, and we don't see him for a bit, but don't worry, he'll be back. He'll be back later. Then, yeah. So, Moxie apologizes to Blitz for, that, and, Blitz says something that that can't compute with Moxie's brain. And, yeah. So, Blitz calls Luna and says that, they're about to head home, as, Moxie runs back to the house, and we can see the phone again. And the owl guy's still talking about it. Then Ralph gathers his kids and hugs them, and Moxie points a gun, and Ralph says that what are they gonna do? Shoot him? And Moxie tells them that the kids have a future, have their futures ahead of themselves. Then Moxie tries to call something the deep. I don't even know what I don't know even what he said. Then it turns out that the TV remote is actually there, and Moxie wonders if they have a phone, and Ralph says that that TV remote's for the kids, and meanwhile Moxie comes back with Blitz and Millie, and yeah. So Blitz first goes into the demon realm, such as Millie. Yeah. Then Millie talks to Moxie for a bit, and she kisses him on the cheek again as she enters the demon realm. Then we got our final few kills as a helicopter nukes the entire house, killing Ralph and his two kids. Wow. And the only thing left from the house is the head of the teddy bear. As Blitz grabs Moxie back. And then we get a celebration of Moxie killing all the family members. And Moxie's very, very sad and kind of depressed about it, as he doesn't want to kill anyone. Yeah, look at him. Just sitting there, being depressed. Yeah. And then that's how the video ends. Okay, so demons killing humans. Okay. Excuse me. How many people died in the beginning of the cartoon? Let's find out and get to the numbers. Wait a minute. I hear family with shotguns. Oh crap! I gotta go. For what I can tell, only 14 people died in Helluva Boss season episode 1, season 1. The victim consumes about 3 females and 8 unknowns, which gives us this big pie chart. With a runtime of only 13 minutes, that gives us a kill on average every 1.32 minutes. Going to pistol is definitely going to Martha, because I have never seen a kill with someone being shot from an eye. And I'm giving the rusty bullet to Gerald because he was shot off screen by a shotgun. And the best, and yeah. And I'm gonna give out another new reward. Saddest kill goes to the children because they had their whole future ahead of themselves. And that was it. Helluva Boss Season 1, Episode 1 came out in 2020 on Halloween. And, yeah. So, that is 2 out of the 8, that is 2 out of the 7 completed. I did the pilot and Episode 1. Now, there's still Episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6. Yeah. So, let's move on to the kill count trailer for Episode 2 of Helluva Boss. Well, hey, hello kids, and welcome to Episode 2 of Helluva Boss. It's about all of the characters going to a carnival, which ends up turning into a murder fest. Watch the kill count next on Braxton.